Hi guys, Master Indigo here and welcome back to another Payday 2 video. Today we're gonna be talking about the story of Payday 2, an update on that, the lore and whatnot. So if you are not up to date on that and care about spoilers, be warned, this video will spoil you what has been happening in Payday 2 lately. So, Bain was captured during the Reservoir Dogs heist in Payday 2 and now Locke has been doing his job. We don't really have too much information about how Bain was captured and by whom, but now we have a little bit new information. So, this might all be related to the Payday 2 secret and everything like that, so as it's most likely the last year of Payday 2 support, we're gonna be having a more focus on the storyline and hopefully during the spring break event and at least during the Crime Fest event of this year, we might get a resolution to all of this. So we have a new email on the FBI Files website. If you haven't been following the whole FBI Files website, there's an email section that sometimes gives a little bit more information about everything, what's been going story-wise and things like that. So we have a little bit of new information from there. If we go see the FBI files, it seems like the Commissioner Garnett has received a new email about an attack on downtown building. And what we can assume that this downtown building on the 14th is wherever Bain was located. And we have a little bit of stuff from that and we have a little email, so I'm gonna read that email to you now. Sir, forensics is still analyzing the evidence recovered from the site on 14th, but now that everyone is back from the Christmas break, I felt like a short update was warranted. We can confirm, as you expected, that the site appears to have been used by Payday gang in some fashion, going by cursory analysis of the evidence. Just about all of the equipment we recovered has been destroyed beyond repair. Some of it has been mechanically compromised, drilled through, as well as neutralized with the usual electromagnetic methods. The hardware seems to have been a mix of homemade and cutting-edge industrial tech. Whomever built it was no amateur tinkerer. The lab is attempting to extract the data from the pieces recovered, but they are not hopeful at this point. DNA analysis of the blood we found is still pending. There was a lot of it and separation is taking longer than the lab expected. The variations and types of spent ammunition casings found soon about on site would seem to indicate mercenaries were responsible for at least involved in the attack. They were professionals at any rate. For example, they hit the place exactly when the TCPD would be slowest in response. The oddest thing we found was laying on top all the debris on the floor, where most of the blood was. A piece of old textured paper with what looks to be hand-drawn figure and inscriptions. I don't recognize the lettering, but I'm attaching a snapshot of the image. Has been forwarded to our research people for further study. End of email. So what we can gather from this is that the crime site where Bain was taken, there's lots of blood and it seems like there's more than one type of blood, so it's more than one people bleeding. So most likely Bain was bleeding a lot, maybe shot a few times, and Bain shot whoever was shooting at him. So maybe they have Bain bleeding a lot, almost dead but not quite. I'm not sure story-wise if it's too good to kill Bain, and whoever attacked Bain is not clear, but they are indicating it might be some sort of mercenaries, and mercenaries we are familiar with is obviously Murky Water. And as Locke seems to be not too good crowns with Murky Water anymore, betraying them and trying to explain everything is a little bit all over the place, but it seems like it's either Murky Water or somebody wants to make it look like it's Murky Water. So whoever went and kidnapped Bain, they are professionals and they have internal information from the FBI or at least the DC police forces. So what I'm thinking, if it's not Murky Water, it has to be like an internal group from the FBI. Maybe somebody's betraying the FBI and doing this on their own because they're just too fed up with this bullshit of the whole Payday gang thing. But that's basically all we know. Bain was attacked, there was tons of blood, and it was basically mercenaries. And now we have this little picture, and this is basically all about the Payday secret what we can gather. On the top of the drawn picture, we can see some sort of text that I am not quite sure what language this is. If you know what that language is this Hebrew or something like that? If you know how to translate this a little bit better than Google Translate, that would be kinda useful. So type down in comments if you know what this basically means. On the hand-drawn paper, we can see a character that seems to be similar to one character seen in the Bain's guide. That is filled with tons and tons of information about the whole Payday secret. So if you don't know what the Bain's guide is, it was a small book, sorts of information how to play the game, and then there's pictures of kinda mysterious stuff that was released for the Career Criminal Digital Edition, whatever that was called, of Payday 2 whenever the game came out. Back then, none of this really made any sense, just that we knew that it was somehow linked to Payday 2's secret. And now this character that we see in this hand-drawn picture is quite similar to a character seen in Bain's guide. This is a little less detailed, but we can see this guy has the same necklace with that triangle, as well as long hair. So it's safe to say this is most likely the same guy we see. And if I remember correctly, this was Alchemist or something like that. I'll have a picture on the screen for you guys to see. He has some sort of staff, and what I think is the diamond on the top of that staff, I think. And that might be somehow linked to the whole deal. There is obviously some text on the side, Bain, lock, Payday HQ on the paper. But there's basically everything is right now just speculating what this might mean. There's jewelry store, Payday HQ, bank, Duke, floor broken, valuables left. That's what reads there if you can't see. So the jewelry store might relate to the whole, not the basic jewelry store, but the one we robbed lately on the Reservoir Dogs heist. That might be all related to the Payday 2 secret, and maybe there's something secret back there. And from secret to speculations, the necklace thing is kind of like a shape of the Illuminati thing, Annuit Coeptis or something like that. So I think we're gonna go much deeper in the whole secret than murky water. So maybe Illuminati is all over this. The diamond has to be involved in this, as well as maybe the secret loot we stole from the Golden Green Casino for the dentist, because we don't know what that was, and dentist gave us no information that what that was going to be. So maybe dentist gave these guys something, and well, he has the diamond now, so whatever we stole maybe has something to do with this whole secret thing. So if there's any new information about the whole deal, I'll be sure to make some videos about it, but currently this is basically all we know. Bain is being captured, or has been captured. There was tons of blood. Not all of it might be Bain's. And we have this mysterious picture with a character that is most likely the Alchemist. He has a triangle-shaped necklace that is most likely some sort of allegation that he's connected to the Illuminati. And he has a staff with a diamond on top. We don't know if this is the diamond or not. And all of the new bank heists we have had, and jewelry store, Brooklyn Bank, as well as the Reservoir Dogs heist, they might be connected to Payday 2 secret. And we also have this text here that I'm not sure what that means. So anyways, if you have anything new to say about this, if you know what this text means, type it down in the comments and I'll be sure to do more videos about this. And hopefully Bain is safe. Anyways, that's all for now. I'll see you next time. Master Indigo signing out.